What if, right now, as you go about your day, maybe distracted by worries or simply lost in the routine, there was someone with you? Not just someone, but a presence sent by God, whose very purpose is to guard, guide, and uplift you. Imagine for a moment that the invisible is more real than you ever dared to believe. That comfort you feel in moments of fear, that sudden clarity when you stand at a crossroads, that unexplainable sense of peace after a storm. All of it might just be the gentle touch of your guardian angel. From the dawn of creation, the story of God's love for humanity has always included angels, not as distant, ethereal figures, but as active participants in our lives. Psalm 91, one of the most cherished promises in Scripture, says, "He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This isn't simply poetic language meant to soothe us. It's a statement of fact, a window into the astounding reality that each of us walks with an angelic companion at our side. Consider your own life. How many times have you narrowly escaped an accident, felt an urge to turn away from a dangerous decision, or found yourself inexplicably protected when trouble was near? These moments, often dismissed as coincidence, may in fact be the quiet interventions of your guardian angel. They work in silence, rarely revealing themselves in dramatic ways, but always at work, nudging your conscience, whispering encouragement, and standing guard when you are most vulnerable. The saints knew this well. Saint Padre Pio, a mystic and modern saint, spoke of his guardian angel as a close friend, someone he could converse with as naturally as speaking to a loved one. Saint Francis de Sales advised the faithful to greet their guardian angel every morning, to express gratitude for their tireless watchfulness. Even children, in their innocent openness, sometimes describe seeing or sensing their angels more clearly than adults ever do. Yet today, the reality of angels has been pushed to the margins. They're often depicted as harmless decorations for greeting cards or as characters in fantasy stories. But the truth is much more profound. Your guardian angel is not a myth, nor a mere metaphor. God, in his infinite personal love, has assigned to you alone a celestial guardian, a friend, a protector, a guide whose only mission is to help you reach heaven. Why would the creator of the universe do this? Because God understands the journey of life is not easy. Each day we face choices, temptations, and dangers that threaten our peace and integrity. The world is a battlefield between good and evil, and God does not abandon us to face it alone. Instead, he gives us a companion, one who is always awake, always attentive, and always ready to help, if only we remember to ask. Guardian angels are reminders of God's intimate care for every soul. They respect our free will, never forcing themselves upon us. Instead, they act gently, suggesting the right path, warning against danger, stirring our hearts to goodness. They are like a silent compass, always pointing us toward Christ. Their presence is a sign that we are infinitely valued, that God's love for us is so specific and so deep that he entrusts one of his heavenly warriors to walk our journey by our side. But guardian angels are not passive companions. They are actively involved in our lives, constantly interceding for us before the throne of God. Right now, as you listen, your guardian angel is praying for you by name. When you are weary, they ask God for strength on your behalf. When you are confused, they seek wisdom for you. When you stumble, they plead for mercy. Their prayers are powerful, for they stand in God's presence and know the depths of his love for you. This is not just a comforting story. It is an invitation to change the way you live. How often do we remember our guardian angel? How often do we ask for their help or thank them for their care? The Church has long encouraged us to acknowledge and build a relationship with our guardian angel, to greet them in the morning, to ask for their guidance throughout the day, to thank them at night for their watchful care. It's a practice as simple as it is profound. and it can transform your sense of God's presence in your life. Whenever you feel alone, when the weight of the world seems too much, or when the darkness feels overwhelming, remember, you are never truly by yourself. You have a friend, a protector, a guide assigned to you by God Himself. Whisper a prayer to your guardian angel. Ask for their guidance in moments of doubt, for courage in times of fear, for clarity when you are confused. Thank God for loving you so personally that He would entrust one of His heavenly servants to your care. You don't have to wait for a crisis to connect with your guardian angel. They rejoice in your joys, mourn in your sorrows, and celebrate every step you take toward goodness. Speak to your angel as you would to a trusted friend. Share your hopes, your struggles, and your gratitude. In doing so, you will grow more aware of their presence and more open to their gentle guidance. And if this message has touched something deep within you, consider sharing it with someone who needs to hear it. There are so many people who walk through life feeling isolated, unloved, forgotten. Remind them that they too have a heavenly companion, that no one is truly alone, because God's love is too great to ever leave us defenseless. As you continue your journey, let this truth sink into your heart. You are loved, you are guarded, you are never alone. May the awareness of your guardian angel fill you with peace and courage. Walk with confidence, knowing that heaven itself has already assigned you a faithful companion for every step of the way. And may you always remember, the silent protectors by your side are God's promise. His assurance that come what may, you are cherished beyond measure.